And we should be live. Hey, everybody. It's been a little while. Gotta figure out the Streamlabs still. It's been a long time. I forgot how to work it. That's chat, correct. Let's make sure that's turned off. Yup. And just let me see my edits, please. Thank you. Or not. Either way. Hi, we're back. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've been on here, since I think before December, so a little out of it, but just gotta warm up a little bit and we'll get right back into the good old days of streaming if I can just figure out how to get back to the dashboard, because I forgot how to work Streamlabs, because it's been many months. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. There we go. There we are. Back, pull that up, and perfect. There we go. We're back. The animation station is back. He sure is. He's back and better than ever. Forgot to turn the music on. Great start already. There we go. Hope everyone's doing well, though. We're just gonna hang out, do a little drawing. Hello. Been a little bit. Ooh, this is very laggy on my end. Guess it's gonna be fun. That seems pretty good. Hello. Also, did you see the interview I did with Pastry? I did not. I'll have to find that. Let's see. Let's do some backgrounds for an upcoming video. Just gotta stay productive. Gotta think for a minute, though, of what we're gonna draw. What is he gonna stand in front of as his set for this upcoming video? Don't want to spoil the theme, but I kind of want to do some cool colors in this one. That's cool. Let's see. That'll work. Alright, so we're just gonna do a classic bedroom because can't really think of much else to do, so how do we want to do this? Forgot where the ruler was. We're on pencils still, though. We want pen. Tag, just need a good usable pen. Calibration on this thing is still off. After all this time, I think I would have fixed it. That'll work. Let's take that. Except we can't have it quite that thick, so size. No ads. Nope. I'm not gonna advertise on my stuff for free. I went for seems about right, and we're just gonna start off with basic lines, colors. I'll do a few backgrounds, and then I do want to work on a little bit of just messing around drawing, non-work related stuff. Hope everyone's doing well, though. I'm glad to be back. It's been a while. And if we're lucky, if we're really very, very lucky, we might be able to hit 200 today or in the very near future. We're running 193 after the last video, which I'm glad to say was a success. So far, it's doing fairly well. It's running like 250 views so far, so that's pretty good. And I'm happy with it. Everyone seems to be happy with it, so I'm happy. If everyone's happy, I'm happy. Went from 184 to 193, so good growth, and that's going well. Let's see. You know what? We're not going to do this background because I have no idea what I want to do for it. Let's just draw a nature scene. Those always seem to be fun, relaxing, enjoyable, at least for me to watch. Yeah. Work, so let's just do a little bit of like the main ground. You got another sub. Thank you. Seems a little high. Maybe redo that second half. That's better. That's steeper, and then okay, this is the hard part. I gotta remember how to do this. We gotta lasso this because I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, that's free move of that. We're gonna learn this together. Okay, we're gonna. It's a little off. So, oh, didn't even have to lasso it. That worked out fairly well. Perfect. Okay, and oh yeah, that actually was really straightforward. All right, so there we can do hills in the background, but we could do a river or something. Because I want to do a tree here, which leaves just that open space, or we could just do it a cool valley. Just gonna do a pretty cherry blossom tree or something. Ooh, there is so much lag on the drawing tablet. This is a little bit challenging, but we're going to do it anyway. Just curve it up like that, and then add a few other main branches before we can just basically be lazy and just draw the leaves or blossoms. Yeah, whatever they are. The colors. It's been a little while since I've done any drawings like this, any streams like this. A little out of it, but a little bit of warm-up and we'll be back into it. So, a little bit of tree. Might be a little high still because branches. The tree will go up quite a bit, but it should be fine. And then we can do... Ooh, computer's running a little hot today. Hopefully you can't hear that static. Do mountains or something over there. Nope, there we go. Thank you. And... don't really know. Just gonna experiment, I guess. Or what if we did a river just going off onto the horizon? Except I am so bad at drawing like roads, rivers, curving things, slowly getting smaller or in scale. I just cannot draw them for some reason. And we'll just add our horizon line through like that. And then could do small mountains through here, I guess. Separating the river. The river goes through the mountains. Some majestic Disney movie background or something. Now, I don't want the mountains to be too much overpowering to the tree. a pretty small faint on to the right, but on the left, we'll be able to do it pretty substantial in size. Yep, we're running 194. That's 6 away from the goal. We can do some pretty big mountains. Rock sculpture almost. How's the audio? I can't really hear it, so hope it's running well. Hope everything's matching up. There's no lag. There's no static. Hopefully, let me know if there is, because it's been a while, so I don't know how everything will be running. Well, that actually turned out pretty good. Now we just have a lot of empty space here, where I don't know how to fill, because we've got... I can add that a little, just a bit more, just to give it a little more, but it's not really helping our case here, is it? We could do a structure with the nature, so it's not like a man-made village or structure of some kind, but I don't really know how to do that. Oh, hold on, stream went down for a second. A little bit jumped off there. Hold on. So we run it back up real quick. Make sure everything's going fine, because I hate for it to have to stop or anything, because it's the first time back. We gotta have a smooth run. Hopefully I didn't kick anyone off. Okay, audio's good. Everything's running good. Okay, there we go. Running smooth again. But we could do... No, I'll just leave it blank for now. Add another layer. Start working on the line art. That'll work. And we gotta find a color scheme, because we could do realistic, we could do like galaxy kind of colors, we could do really bright and pretty colors. I'm just gonna start pretty simple though. No good with that. Start like that. Little sticks going off the side. A few other branches going out the side, except that one didn't really fade so well. Neither did that one. Come on, just right. That's a bit better. Little sticks, and then call that pretty good for now. How's your off the channel stuff, Taz? It's going well. Busy as always, working on projects, YouTube projects, non-YouTube projects. After this, I'm gonna go paint a mountain bike helmet. Should be fun. Maybe I'll put a picture of it when it's done. Let's not do solid black, because it feels way too dark. Or purple and blues in there. Because there is, that's one of the key colors of black is blue. But we don't want too black, because that's my advice I can give for lighting, or when you're trying to make things look dark, or when you're trying to make things look light, like light sources, bright lights at night. If you're gonna have a light source, don't draw anything else close to white. Anything that's white has to be gray, light gray. It cannot be solid white. The lighting has to be the only thing that's solid white, or else it won't look bright compared to the rest. It doesn't have to be bright, it just has to be bright compared to the rest of the drawing. So if everything else is darker, then a bright white will stick out and will make it look more like a real light. So basically, if you're drawing anything white, make sure it's grayed out a little bit. not too solid colors. That's another thing, in real life there's not really anything that's actually a solid, perfect white. Everything's a little gray or off-white. This has not such a fine edge on this brush. Don't know if I'm gonna keep that then. I might switch it out, because what are we running right now? Try that. Yeah, it's way better. Because I want this to be, because this is close up, so this needs to be very solid. Doesn't have a lot of fuzz, or needs to be solid line. Solid, it's basically line art. This is way brighter on the stream than I can see it as, so I might actually come in and make this darker. That's way too straight line. There we go, that's pretty. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I'm glad to be back. Hope you're glad to have me back. And I'm open to any... Nope, that's an ad. We don't want ads. I'm glad everyone liked the new video. From my understanding, the surveys and everything, everyone liked it quite a lot, so I'm excited to get the next one. It did take quite a while, which I do apologize. Kind of stopped working on it a little bit midway through, so it did take a little while, but I did work hard on it, so I'm glad it turned out well. This video should be not quite as long, so it should go a bit faster. And it will hopefully be able to come out by the end of the month for sure. In theory. Got the thumbnail done, got a little bit of the intro done already, so we're running that pretty well. Just gotta finish the script, record the main segment of the audio, and then we'll be well on our way to another great video. Because I was a little bit scared that this one wasn't going to do so well, and it did do very well so far. So I'm very happy with that. Happy with the channel's growth. I just gotta... What the... That's not good. Which color? No... 91. Ah! Ooh, it's lagging big time now. Okay, that's not gonna work, so we just gotta erase it. Just like that. Perfect. Nope, still the eraser. I forgot, you gotta brushes, or erasers are brushes in this. Still an eraser. Stream more often to cover the upload gap. Yeah. I just can't get burned out, which is the only thing. So maybe I won't stream quite every week for now, till I get more used to it again. Just to stream every other Sunday or something, just to stay active, say hi to everyone. I haven't drawn on this software since the last time I was streaming, so it's been a little while, and I remember why I didn't use this software, because it's lagging so bad, so I might have to switch it. There we go, that's the tree, the base of the tree at least, and then, should we do the blossoms now or later? I think probably later. Or, let's just go back and do the sky behind the mountains, because that'll be easy, simple, excuse me, and, let's see, color-wise, we could do really pretty sky, which I think I will. Galaxy, almost. Switch those layers up real quick. So I can still see the rough sketch. There we go, that's better. Let's see, take that, scale that down. We'll go more purple with the sky this time. And then the tree color, because as a base layer, because I can always make it darker. It's always harder to go lighter. So, yep, started on the new video. Got that going for it, so we're working on that. Done a few projects. Posted that drawing of the car the other day that I worked on. I was very proud of that. That worked out so well. Experimenting more with lighting and shading. You're back. I thought you were dead. You know, sometimes me too. But nope, we're back. We're alive and very well. And we're going to just sit here and draw for a little bit. How are you doing? It's been a little while. Shooting for 200 today. 6 more to go. It's possible. If not, we'll hit it with the next video. Because I got the momentum from the video I just published, which did well. I'm glad it did well. You know, this doesn't have to be so perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Let's get that way down again. Now for the sky. Now that we have a solid color, we can get the airbrush. I think there's an airbrush here. Oh yeah, I totally have an airbrush. This one worked fairly well. Okay. A little pixelated, but it's all good. And we can make a galaxy effect in the sky. A little bit like a magical sunset kind of thing, so it'll be lighter. And I don't have to be clean with this either, so this is going to be all layered up eventually, so I'm going to have the gradient be pretty low, except that's really dark. Or, I'm sorry, light, so turn that opacity down quite a bit of that. And just kind of slowly do it behind there. So all that'll be layered up. There we go. Okay. We can do clouds. I can speak. Woo! It's been a little bit. We do kind of clouds with the reflection off of, so means turn that down again. I swear there was a brush you could use to do clouds with, like, specifically for them, but I have no idea what it is. It would probably be a paintbrush of some kind, or a blow pen, airbrush pen. I remember those. This maybe. Paintbrush always. Maybe it was this. Maybe not. Yeah, it's just muddy, so. Airbrush it is. Airbrush has been my friend for a very long time. I can always rely on the airbrush to be able to work well for me. So, let's see where we can go. Just a few clouds in the background to give it a little bit of texture, less boring. The bottom of the clouds will be lighter because that's where our light's coming from, behind these mountains somewhere. Or the moon, that's what we should do. We should put a moon somewhere. This might get busy real fast, though, because that's there. Tree will come through there. So maybe we won't do a moon. I take that back. That'll just give us a nice light source. That would be pretty, but it would be a little much. Let's see. Try to do, so I'm not switching colors back and forth. Try to do all of the one color. Right now I have it. Be easier that way. That's a little bright, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. I can always go back and make it a little bit darker. How long have we been going for? We've been going for 25 minutes already. Sorry I was in the church. Oh, no problem. Don't worry about it. Real life comes first. That be good for the clouds. Actually, I'll do one more kind of behind this. And a little bit of top one up there. Because that's already looking so good. Well, too big transition. I want to make them pretty purple clouds. You know, there was this channel I watched a long time ago. 8 watching now. That's pretty good. I don't remember what their name was. I don't remember what the channel was. I bet I could try to find it. I will eventually. But they used to paint these really cool clouds in this same kind of purple tone. And it was incredibly impressive how well it was blended and how it looked. Trying to digitally recreate, and they didn't do it digital, they did it with paint, and it was some of the prettiest painted things I've ever seen. Second only to the legend of Bob Ross. That turned out pretty well. The small one is that this one's a little blotchy. Needs to be a little bit smoother. Come back to that. Sometimes you just gotta leave things alone, work on some other stuff, come back, and it'll click what you need to do. Seems to be turning out pretty well, though. One cloud just looks a little too generic. It needs to be maybe a bit longer, have a little bit skinny parts to it, make it look better. I do like the color though, that I do like the color quite a bit. You go and that right? Oh, yep, loading. I forgot how to pick the color. Oh, that worked. Ow. Ooh. Ah. No, no good. Did I change the brush? Yeah, yes I did, that's why. Error brush. Thank you. That's a bit better. As far as the shaping goes. I think I'm gonna leave the sky like that for now. Stream's running a little behind, I can see. So if I'm taking a minute to get to your comments, it's not because I'm not reading them, it's because it's a little laggy, a little late. So, okay, that's the sky, so we can up that, that was rough sketch, right? Yeah, that layer. Okay. And do the ground here, which isn't going to be quite as easy. Still don't really know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with the purple theme, I think. And this isn't going to be the center of attention, so this can be pretty dark, except I want to do it solid, so not that brush. All. That'll work. I don't want this to be too close to the color of the tree, though, which it's practically identical. If anything, we want it to be darker, or do we want it to blend in? It's on a different layer, so I can always make it stand out more, but I'll just give it a base layer of this same fairly dark color. Like that. Except I don't like that little bump there. Now it's a bit better. There we go, that doesn't look half bad. Nope, that's an ad. We're going to turn that off because that's free advertisement. And where's the... Right there, okay. Let's see. Got to update the count. It's running 193. Except I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to mess with it. We're at... No, we hit 194. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Doing well. Let's see. Ah! Nope, way too big. There we go. Perfect, okay. Now, this is where we get to decide an important step of whether we want to airbrush this part or if we want to do it with a pen. Because it's close up, which means it shouldn't be blurred, which means I probably shouldn't do it with an airbrush, but I don't really know how to do it without, so I'm just going to start with it and then go from there. Let's get a light color to get a reflection off the edge. And this is where we can make the tree stand out a bit more so it doesn't blend into the ground quite as much, because it's a little, you can't really see all of it. There we go, it's a little bit lighter on the edge now. But still don't know. Let's see, turn down the opacity, up that real quick. Anyone else watching the NASCAR race later? Probably not, but it gave me something to talk about, so figured I'd ask. A race in Vegas today, Cup Series race. Logano takes pole position because he can, and he's good. That's a little lighter down there, so that doesn't look half bad. We're going to up that and try to carry it a little bit more. Try to figure out what we're going to actually draw in here, because I really have no idea how we're going to color this ground piece. I don't want to be super lazy and just like leave it super plain. I don't really know what to do to it. Darker though. No, that's still lighter. And they're basically need black to make it darker than that color. Make sure that tree comes in nicely. Shadows a little bit this way. A little bit of texture in here. Make it so it's not so blotchy. A little bit better blended. And that doesn't look half bad, actually. We can do the river now, I guess, which is going to be very bright, very shiny from all this pretty light. So, let's see, up a layer, there we go. Find a nice pretty base coat. Base color. How do I want to do this? There's many ways that I could draw this, I just don't know how I want to do it. No, we're gonna do more of a purpley blue for sure. And then add really bright highlights. That just looks like something out of Microsoft Paint. And there we go, that's not bad. Blends in well, but we'll give it really bright highlights. So this will be the darkest part, so we won't get any darker. And then this. Ooh, it's getting really laggy. It's hard to draw perfectly smooth lines now. Doesn't look awful though, so I guess we'll keep that. Can I just bucket this? Bucket tool, bucket tool, bucket tool. I don't see. Oh, right there it is. Oh, never mind. Don't do that. Should have known it would do that, but always gotta try. Just gotta fill it in tediously, I guess. Good old-fashioned way. Feels good to be streaming, though. Feels good to be talking in here and drawing again. Like this. It's been a while. It's before Christmas, actually. I went and looked. Because I've been keeping the streams up now. Which, the only reason I didn't keep the streams up before is because the streams would turn into videos when they were done, and they would go when you clicked on videos, the streams would be there, and I didn't want the streams to flood over the actual videos. But now that streams have their own tab for old streams, I'm definitely gonna keep them up, add to watch time, keep them up for people that haven't watched them, if that works well. So anyone rewatching this, hello from the past, saying hi to the future, time travel stuff. Another question for the chat: has anyone been keeping up on the Star Wars shows, movies, etc.? Mandalorian Episode 1 dropped on Wednesday. Purrgil were in it, the space whale creatures from Star Wars Rebels, which has, at least in my mind, confirmed Ezra's return in the Ahsoka series, which I am very excited for, hopefully. Let's see, now we can give this bright highlights. I gotta zoom in. I don't know how to zoom in though. Just like that, I guess. I have no idea. I can't focus on movies. Yeah. One thing I realized that I really don't do anymore is watch TV shows. Just like go and scroll and find TV shows. I really don't do that anymore. How am I gonna do this? Airbrush. Airbrush is my failsafe. Always seems to be able to work for me. Because water sometimes is really hard to draw. Especially when it's all shiny like this. Except, I don't know why I'm doing the highlights. I want to do like not that dark first. Let's see. It's a start, so we're gonna keep that style. We're gonna up that. And just slowly, tediously do the entire thing. What was that? Ah, snow. The weather is less than exceptional currently. Cold front. Let's see. This is gonna get a little tricky down in the thin parts. Down here at the end of the river. Just gotta connect it. It'd be much easier to do if it wasn't lagging my pen so bad, but nothing I can do to fix that, so. Now we're gonna do the really, really tedious stuff now. Get all the little reflections in there nice and pretty. Right now this river looks really out of place compared to the rest of the colors. Gotta add more purple in there, in the reflections. But I'll just stick with one color at a time for now, because this is going to get busy really fast. I just got to keep everything flat, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. Just a lot of little tedious work. I am very happy with the sky and that little ground and the tree, though. It looks pretty good. So as long as we can get the river and the mountains and the empty plain that it is right now, because I have no idea what to put there currently. That is something I still have to figure out, is what we're going to put in there. Because we can't, I guess we could just have it plain, but that looks really plain. I always had cool colors or something. Fog always makes things appear less flat because it's just a little bit of airbrush, very easy. I almost find it lazy, but I do it all the time, so I guess, oh well. Just get all of these little lines, reflections, and colors in here. Real nicely. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. When we're done. Hopefully. It will. Always is. Like that. Perfect. When's the last time Brandimation uploaded? It's been a while. I don't know why I'm thinking of that right now, but it seems like it's been a minute since I've seen anything from him. Shorts. I've seen shorts, I think. Video, though, it's been a little while. I can't say anything, though, because I've taken breaks on a short notice all the time. Small lines, small lines. Tedious work. Lots of tedious work. Seems out of place. Everything's way more muted. And the river seems way too bright, but that's also probably because there's just white around it. So, it seems off. Always make it darker later. Let's see, okay. Summer, I am so excited for summer. Not because I enjoy summer, as you know from that previous video. I'm definitely a fall, more cold weather person, but I'm tired of the snow and the ice and the freezing cold It just needs to be warmer. Because when you go to take out trash and every time you do it you slip, it's not very fun. Let's see. That doesn't look bad. It looks a little blank on the river banks because I didn't do the lines quite that far. But we'll go in and add that kind of stuff later. Let's see. Okay, a little missed the spot there. Down there especially, but we can come back. So, what next? We can do the mountains. Because once we do the mountains, and the ground will probably be very easy. Just simple colors, a little bit of shading, airbrushing, and bada bing, bada boom. We got that done. Let's see. Mountains. What do we want to do for the mountains? Probably a fairly dark color, but can't make it too dark because then it'll blend in with the tree. So we're going to take the tree color like that. There'll be leaves though, and I'll light it up actually, so we can probably do pretty similar, except we can't use airbrush all. And put a little thing there. Perfect, perfect. Just little shapes and movements here. So like that. Just gotta give it an outline, and then I can't use bucket, but once I get an outline I can make the brush bigger and it'll be way easier. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Did I add a new layer? I think I did. I did, right? No, I didn't. That could get scary. I'll add it when we get over there. I haven't accidentally line art on the rough sketch, though, which is impressive and good. Because that usually happens every single time.
How would you describe
It's an ad. I don't care. Go away. There we go. And then I won't go all the way down to the flat ground area. I'll just keep it because I can do fog blend that later, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'll keep that pretty open for now. So what I'm focusing on now is just mountain to sky, and then we'll focus on mountain to ground in a minute. And then we can make the tree pop out more, just light up the branches a little bit, add the flowers. Turn that way down for this. There we go. Leave it like that for now. And I guess we can start on the other side. Just work that up real slowly. That'll be that. I'm starting to like this drawing quite a bit. I think it's starting to get pretty cool looking. How long have we been going for now? 50 minutes already. I guess this will be probably the only drawing we do today. Let's see, let's just do this side, and then we can up the size for the left. That's just up against the wall. I say the wall, the edge of the canvas. right up there, and I can't really see where my lines were, but that looks pretty good. You know, and then this mountain will be very well lit. Those in the back, like the further back, I guess, or just smaller mountains, can probably stay pretty dark because they'll just be covered up by the tree. But this one's pretty out in the open, focus point, so I'll have to light it up pretty well. And all of this stuff has to be colored in tediously so I don't screw it up. Draw through there. Let the brush stop lagging for a minute. Is the music too loud or can we hear it? I haven't tested that yet. Static. Turn the music up because I can't hear it on the recording. I can just hear the stupid static because my computer's running a little hot. Which I don't blame it. Little guy's running Streamlabs and all of this drawing all at once, so fans are going. Alright, there we go. And we should be good to just up that. Make my life easier. In the stream, you guys can see the contrast really well. I'm almost looking at that to see where my lines are, because the glare, I can't see the line perfectly. It blends in very well. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. That looks pretty cool, just the silhouette though. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Now we can jump under everything. And create, sorry, blank there for a minute. Oh, where did that go? I don't know what just happened to that entire layer. Oh, I might have screwed something up, but let's pretend we didn't. And let's just give this a nice color. Except I don't know what to do. So actually, I take that back. We're gonna, nope, don't do that. We're gonna go to this top layer. Which I don't really think has anything on it besides the line art. So, up. And let's do the tree. The moment we've all been waiting for. Something pretty. Gotta find a nice brush that I can do flowers with. Because it's not really like a bunch of leaves. It's cherry blossom. Ah! I hit my foot so hard. Oh, okay. What is that? Let's see. Weird looking brush. It's gonna be white. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I could go with that. That would actually almost work well for clouds. That's way too big for that, but... give it a little bit of color for now. Very slow. Don't want to fill everything up too fast. Small layers at a time. That's a little bright. This didn't turn out as pretty as I thought it was gonna be. I You gotta do this more individually. So I can deal with that, like that, it's not bad. I'm gonna have to do it way more carefully. Come on. Way more individually. I think, though, once we pass the hour, we're gonna call the stream done for today. Just because I don't want to burn out, don't want to spend too long. Got some other stuff to do. And I'll figure some things out so the stream will be more high quality next time. But actually, this is a pretty good place, so I hope you all had a good time. It's good to be back. I think we'll be back on next week. We'll finish this drawing. So, thank you all for joining. We had a good stream. Welcome back. Next week we'll hit 200, 194, one more. That's already better. So, hope everyone